Hi guys, today we are making 100% whole wheat bread. This is a really healthy bread, and we used to have a bread machine that we used to use this recipe for, but now we don't, and it is still a wonderful recipe, so we continue to make it. So what you're going to need is 1 5/8 cup water, which is approximately equal to 5 fluid ounces. You can also add 1/3 cup of brown sugar and 2 teaspoons of salt. We exclude both of those just to make the recipe a little healthier, and trust me, it still tastes good. You're also going to need 4 2/3 cup of whole wheat flour and 3 teaspoons of active dry yeast. So right here in the water, this was lukewarm water, and we added 3 teaspoons of the yeast, and we left it in there for a couple of minutes. And this is the melted butter. This is something that we added to the recipe. It's about 2 tablespoons. So what we just did is we added a little bit of butter to the baking dish, and we're going to spread it around so that the bread releases easily. Okay, now we are going to add the water and the yeast to the flour. And we're going to mix it up and then knead it. If you want the bread to be really good, fluffy, and airy, you want to knead the dough for at least 10 minutes. And we just added a little bit extra water because it was getting a little dry. So a tip to prevent the dough from sticking to your mixing bowl, just add some dry flour to the sides and then rub the sides, just like that. Okay, so now we are adding the butter, and we're going to knead that in. And as you can see, the dough is getting very smooth, and we're going to continue kneading it for a couple more minutes. Okay, now we have finished kneading the bread, so we are going to split it into 2 and put it into the bread pan, and we're going to let it rise for around 10 minutes because we are using the fast rise yeast, but leave the bread according to how long it takes for your yeast to work. And just a reminder, we have already greased the pans with the butter, so it is easy to remove the bread once they are baked. While we are waiting for the bread to rise, you can preheat the oven to 365 degrees. As you can see, the bread has risen, and we actually left it for half an hour. So now we are going to put it in our preheated oven at 365 degrees for around 40 minutes.
Bread has baked, and we're just going to let it cool completely. It's not puffy at the top because it doesn't have sugar and salt, but you can add that so that it does get puffy.